Kurrajong Heights is a quiet haven since 1825 for its residents that love the night sky stars without being spoiled by streetlights. Within this historic village are 9 houses built between 1825 and 1921. One of the last few villages left in the Greater Sydney area and protected by the Hawkesbury Council DCP Part E, until now. A monstrous overdevelopment of a commercial site in the heart of historic Kurrajong Heights village has been recommended for approval by the bureaucrats in the council. This is a huge development and construction project.
My name is Diane Williams and I have been a member of the congregation of this church for about 30 years. Now, this church was built in 1867 and for the last 154 years the parishioners throughout those years have enjoyed using the car park. Not only does St David's have church services here, but they have concerts, they have a community group that meets here regularly in the downstairs hall. We have Christmas in July, weddings, baptisms and funerals. So this car park is used by a lot of people. Now on this side of the power pole, they're going to tar this area with a curb and guttering, and this will cut our car park in half. So, and what's to stop people from the new hotel coming to park in our car park that we need desperately for our people that use this property. And also, not only will that be a problem, but the noise problem for our services and activities that we have here. And we have to leave this car park via Douglas Road. And this road is a narrow road. We need to get onto a busy, now Bell's line of road, and with a new hotel, it's going to be a busier road, and it will be a dangerous road for the people using and leaving this car park. This is just not acceptable for this area. So please, we don't need this hotel in this village area. Thank you.
My name's Marilyn Chapman and we've lived in Kurrajong Heights since 1994, and our family enjoy the heritage area that was supposed to be protected by the council. I'm extremely disappointed that the council planning staff have approved an overdevelopment on the site next to our home, ignoring their own rules. Water deliveries and waste removal will be done after hours. The DA does not specify these times or the noise level from large trucks. Can I ask that the planning panel please reject this overdevelopment of this site?
We moved to Kurrajong Heights to enjoy the peace and quiet of a designated heritage area, as stipulated by Hawkesbury Council's DCP Part E. This large development next door will be directly in line with our bedroom. The darkness of night and peace and quiet, gone forever. Passive smoke from the open verandas will pose a health risk. Lack of privacy and increasing noise is also unacceptable. Another issue for us is the proposed large driveway right next to ours, which will make it dangerous to access our own property. Walks Hill Road is already dangerous, with cars speeding down the hill and entering from Bell's line of road at speed. Live music and other noise from patrons and vehicles leaving the pub after midnight will destroy the existing quiet environment. A 3-metre high acoustic fence is proposed to be built along the boundary, contrary to the standard post and rail in the area. If there's going to be so little noise, why is such a large fence even needed? Kurrajong Heights is a bushfire-prone area. There are real concerns having to evacuate 600 pub patrons plus staff in an emergency. There are no police stations this side of the Hawkesbury River. Response times for law enforcement would be a minimum of 45 minutes. There is a huge potential for unchecked, aggressive behaviour by patrons to local residents, like parking across driveways and noise complaints. Council recommended refusal and the planning panel also refused the DA for 87 Old Bells Line of Road, Kurrajong. Why was the pub not refused for identical issues?
As a Hawkesbury councillor, I personally object to this DA that's been approved by council staff. Our motion that was presented to council on the 17th of October 2024 was unanimously supported by all newly elected councillors for this council term. The council DCP Part E should not be ignored by landowners and developers here in Kurrajong Heights. The DA for 87 Old Bells Line of Road, Kurrajong was rejected for similar reasons. There are questions around why this DA was given approval against the wishes of many of the residents in Kurrajong Heights. I'm asking the planning panel to reject this DA on behalf of the residents of Kurrajong Heights and enforce the DCP Part E.